Over the weekend, Republican Senator Martha McSally made headlines after she was caught on tape this past weekend telling her supporters that, they got to do whatever they can to support her campaign, even if that means skipping a meal so that you have some extra cash to donate to her campaign. In the middle of a pandemic where more than 40 million people have lost their jobs, millions are facing evictions because they cannot pay their rent because of the pandemic. And this Republican senator has the audacity to tell people who are already struggling, maybe you need to just not eat a few times so that you can give that money to me because you don't want me to lose my job, right? Here's the clip of McSally making this disgusting comment to her supporters.
Doing our part to catch up, to get our message out, but it takes resources. So if anybody can give, I'm not ashamed to ask, just to invest. If you can give $1, $5, if you can fast a meal and give what that would be.
We have seen Republicans say some truly vile things over the years. So this really isn't all that shocking. It's not all that surprising. We've seen people say similar things. We've seen them say far worse, to be honest. But what this shows us is that the Republican Party has not changed over the years. The Republican Party is today who they were 5 years ago, who they were 10 years ago. They're no different. Trump has not actually changed them all that much. But what we're seeing right now is more and more of these Republicans willing to drop the facade and show their true colors. Now, that is something new. Back in the day, and again, I'm talking 5-10 years ago, tops, Republicans were a little bit more, had a little bit more dignity, I guess. They wouldn't say these things out in the open. They believed them. They wanted to say them, but they wouldn't. They had a better filter. But today, thanks in part to Donald Trump, that filter's gone. And so that's why we end up with people like McSally who come out there and say, hey, I need money for my campaign. I'm losing in every single poll. Maybe stop eating and give that money to me instead. Yeah, you could die. It's a gamble, but that's a gamble for you, not for me, because I'm not willing to make that gamble of not having enough money to beat Mark Kelly, who is beating the hell out of me again in every single poll out there. Now, this absolutely is not a slam dunk right now for Mark Kelly. McSally could absolutely come back, but I don't think her comments over this weekend are really going to help her solidify a major comeback in the 2.5 months that she has left until her reelection. This is a woman who already lost the statewide election for the Senate seat just a couple years ago. She's only there because John McCain died and she was appointed to that seat. She is in trouble. And these comments telling people to sacrifice their own well-being to help her campaign, I can't imagine that is going to help her in any way.